The lights are flickering out.
I'm standing in the darkness,
choked by all the doubt. The schedule's been forgotten. The clock is stuck at 10,
waiting for a traveler who's never coming home again. I hear the whistle blowing, a mournful, lonely sound,
vibrating through the gravel, sinking in the ground.
It's coming from the distance, it's coming from the past,
bringing all the burdens that were never meant to last.
The iron tracks are rusted,
the engine's running slow, carrying the wreckage of the life we used to know. It's a late train pulling into shadows in the night, stealing all the hope and stealing all the light.
We're standing on the siding, we're waiting in the rain
for the coming and the going of the hollow late train.
I see the lights approaching, they're blinding in the mist,
The ghostly kind of cargo that I never could resist.
the conductor is a phantom, the windows are all dark,
Carrying the absence of every dying spark.
I'm reaching for a ticket that I lost so long ago.
Watching as the iron wheels begin the heavy flow.
I'm stepping on the metal, I'm stepping to the side.
Nowhere left to wander, nowhere left to hide.
Iron tracks are rusted,
The engine's running slow, carrying the wreckage of the life we used to know. It's a late train pulling into shadows in the night, stealing all the hope and stealing all the light.
we're standing on the siding, we're waiting in the rain
For the coming and the going of the hollow late train.
all aboard the sorrow,
Oh,
all aboard the pain.
lost forever on the track
Of the late train.
late train, waiting.
Gone.
It's a late train pulling into shadows in the night, stealing all the hope and
frosted over, condensation on the rim.
The light inside this tavern is getting awfully dim.
You pour another measure
of the amber-colored haze,
looking for shelter from the ending of our days. It's silver on the tongue, but it burns inside the chest,
trying to put the memory of your leaving to its rest.
The liquid is a mirror, reflecting what I've lost.
Counting up the whiskey and counting up the cost. One more sip of silence, one more drop of rain,
trying to dilute the heavy,
concentrated pain. It's silver bourbon
sliding down the slide of night,
blurring out the edges of everything inside.
We're drunk on the regret, staggering through the hall,
waiting for the silver bourbon to make us finally fall.
The stool beside you's empty, the floor is sticky sweet,
with all the bitter promises that we couldn't keep.
I'm swirling round the bottom,
looking for a sign
that you'll be coming back
to finish off this wine. The taste of you is metal, like a coin against my teeth, hiding all the shivers that I'm holding underneath. We drink until the morning,
we drink until the dark,
trying to find a fire without a single spark. One more sip of silence, one more drop of rain, trying to dilute the heavy, concentrated pain. It's silver bourbon
sliding down the slide of night,
blurring out the edges of everything inside.
We're drunk on the regret, staggering through the hall,
waiting for the silver bourbon
to make us finally fall.
Bitter on the start, sweet on the end. We're breaking every rule we ever tried to bend.
Silver burning, burning
Down. It's silver bourbon
sliding down the slide of night,
blurring out the edges of everything inside.
we're drunk on the regret,
Staggering through the hall, waiting for the silver bourbon to make us finally fall. One more
just one.
fade. shouted out your name into the canyon deep and wide, waiting for the answer that the mountains try to hide.
It came back thin and hollow,
a ghost of what we knew,
a shivering vibration
that sounds a bit like you.
I hear the words you whisper in the autumn of the year, calling through the distance, ringing in my ear.
But time has stretched the memory, time has turned the key,
and now you're just a phantom of the man I used to be.
the sound is getting weaker, fading in the trees, carried by the cooling of a mountainside breeze. It's a distant echo bouncing off the stone,
Reminding me exactly how it feels to be alone.
we're shouting at the silence, we're waiting for the sign, just a distant echo of a heart that once was mine.
The trees are standing guard over the valleys of the past, knowing that the promises were never meant to last.
I listen to the wind, hoping it might change its tune beneath the silver plating of a hollow winter moon.
I'm leaning on the railing, I'm looking at the ridge, trying to find the pieces of the broken wooden bridge.
Your voice is just a shimmer, a ripple in the dark, leaving just the ashes of a cold and dying spark.
The sound is getting weaker,
Fading in the trees, carried by the cooling of a mountainside breeze. It's a distant echo bouncing off the stone,
reminding me exactly how it feels to be alone.
we're shouting at the silence, we're waiting for the sign, just a distant echo of a heart that once was mine. Call it out, let it go. The only thing that's left is the distant echo. Distant echo. Shout, shout, silence. It's a distant echo bouncing off the stone,
Reminding me exactly how it feels to be alone.
we're shouting at the silence, we're waiting for the sign, just a distant echo of a heart that once was mine, still echoing, just an echo. Done.
Softness meets the iron, red turning into gold. I'm wearing layers of the story that were never told.
Your touch is like the velvet covering the decay, hiding all the jagged edges that got in our way.
The tractor in the barn is sleeping under sheets of brown, just like the heavy feeling of this sleepy little town. I'm scraping off the oxidation, looking for the shine, but even in the middle, I can't find a sign of mine. It's a fragile kind of ruin, beautiful and slow, letting go of everything we thought we used to know. Oh, it's velvet rust staining up our skin, a beautiful surrender to the place where we begin. Polished by the whispers, worn down by the rain, we're finding all the healing in the middle of the pain. I remember how you looked, sitting on the steel, trying to find a reason for the way we choose to feel. The iron's getting thinner, the fabric's wearing light, we're fading into color in the middle of the night.
I traced the orange lines across the frame of the gate, accepting that the timing was a victim of our fate. You're soft around the edges, I'm hard around the heart, falling into pieces we were never meant to start.
It's a fragile kind of ruin,
Beautiful and slow, letting go of everything we thought we used to know.
The sky is stripped of clouds, the night is dark and bare. I'm feeling all the loneliness hanging in the air.
The moon is like a coin tossed into the void, watching all the remnants of the lives we once enjoyed. It stares down at the valley, a cold and silver eye, judging all the reasons for the way we said goodbye.
The landscape is in shadows, the trees have turned to black,
And there's no light to guide me,
no way of looking back.
the light is harsh and honest,
Stripping off the mask, leaving us with nothing but a monumental task. Oh, it's a bare moon hanging in the dark,
without a single shadow
to hide our dying spark. We're exposed and shivering beneath the lunar glow,
underneath the bare moon.
nowhere left to go.
I'm walking on the gravel, the light is bright and keen, exposing all the secrets that we wanted to keep clean.
The silence is a predator watching from the trees. I'm falling in the moonlight, I'm falling to my knees.
You're looking at the stars, but I'm looking at the white,
The terrifying beauty of the moonlit empty night.
there's nowhere to be hidden
There's nowhere to be found
when the moon is pouring silver on the cold and empty ground.
The light is harsh and honest, stripping off the mask, leaving us with nothing but a monumental task. Oh, it's a bare moon hanging in the dark,
Without a single shadow
to hide our dying spark. We're exposed and shivering beneath the lunar glow,
underneath the bare moon.
nowhere left to go. had ever said.
The pictures are all sepia, the edges torn and thin. I'm trying to remember how the dream was meant to begin. It's covered in the layers of the years that passed us by. I'm choking on the dust of a long forgotten lie.
We built a castle out of sand, we built it to the sky.
But now it's just a desert where the hopes go off to die.
The dust is settling heavy on the floor of our desire, trying to find a spark within the ashes of the fire. Oh, they're dusty dreams resting on the shelf. I'm keeping all the fragments just to fool my lonely self. We're sweeping up the wreckage of the things we couldn't keep, just a pile of dusty dreams that haunt us in our sleep.
I remember how the gold was shimmering in your hair before we realized that the world was never fair.
Now everything is matted with the grit of yesterday,
And I'm just trying to find the strength to sweep it all away.
you're brushing off the surface, but the stain is deep inside. There's nowhere left to run, and there's nowhere left to hide. The dreams are becoming boulders, the dreams are becoming lead, filling up the hollows of the life we haven't led. The dust is settling heavy on the floor of our desire, trying to find a spark within the ashes of the fire. Oh, they're dusty dreams resting on the shelf. I'm keeping all the fragments just to fool my lonely self. We're sweeping up the wreckage of the things we couldn't keep, just a pile of dusty dreams that haunt us in our sleep. Sweep it in the corner, hide it from the light. Dusty dreams are coming for us in the middle of the night. Dusty dreams, sweep, gone. Oh, they're dusty dreams, resting on the shelf. I'm keeping all the fragments just to fool my lonely self. We're sweeping frost is creeping slowly on the window of the glass. I'm watching how the minutes of this winter season pass.
Your side of the bed is colder than the morning air.
I reach across the pillow, but there's nothing for me there.
I'm walking to the kitchen,
shivering in the gloom.
the silence is a heavy weight that fills up every room.
The coffee's going bitter,
sitting on the stove,
just like the dying embers of the fire that we wove.
The day's breaking gray, the light is pale and thin,
Trying to find a way
to let the warmth begin. It's a cold morning,
breathing out a ghost of white, holding on to pieces of a long and sleepless night.
the sun is rising slowly,
But it doesn't bring the heat,
just a cold
morning and a hollow, bitter street.
I put my coat on heavy, I step out through the door.
I'm not the kind of man that you were waiting for.
The ground is hard and frozen, snapping under boots,
Like the way our love was dying deep down in its roots.
I'm standing at the window,
Watching you depart,
the temperature is dropping in the
center of my heart. The world is turning silver
The world is turning still
against the biting promise of the winter morning chill.
The day's breaking gray,
The light is pale and thin,
trying to find a way
to let the warmth begin. It's a cold morning, breathing out a ghost of white, holding on to pieces of a long and sleepless night.
The sun is rising slowly,
But it doesn't bring the heat,
just a
cold morning and a hollow, bitter street. Freeze the moment, let it stay, shaking off the frost of a wasted day. Cold morning, shivering still. It's a cold morning, breathing out a ghost of white, holding on to pieces of a long and sleepless night.
The sun is rising slowly,
But it doesn't bring the heat, just a cold morning and a hollow, bitter street.
so cold,
Morning light.
gone.
The asphalt stretches endless, a ribbon made of coal. I'm driving through the silence just to satisfy my soul. Your seat is cold and empty, the radio is dead,
just echoing the static playing inside of my head. I see the white lines blurring like a fever in my sight, chasing down the taillights in the middle of the night.
The map is just a fiction, the destination blurred.
I'm hanging on the gravity
of every final word. The miles are just a measure of the space between our hearts, a long winding ending that feels like it never starts.
It's a lonely highway
beneath a moon of glass, watching all the ghosts of our future slowly pass.
There's nowhere left to exit,
nowhere left to roam, just cruising down the lonely highway, nowhere to call home.
The headlights cut the darkness like a knife against the grain,
Trying to find a shelter from the steady rhythmic rain.
I'm passing through the towns where we used to stop and dream.
Now they're just reflections in a dark and rushing stream.
The engine hums a lullaby, a low and steady drone,
Reminding me that in this world we're better off alone. I keep my hands upon the wheel, I keep my eyes ahead, living in the wreckage of the life we didn't
the
leave.
miles are just a measure
Of the space between our hearts,
a long and winding ending
that feels like it never starts.
It's a lonely highway
Beneath a moon of glass, watching all the ghosts of our future slowly pass.
There's nowhere left to exit,
Nowhere left to roam, just cruising down the lonely highway, nowhere to call home.
driving till the tank is dry,
Driving till the light,
disappearing slowly
in the middle of the night,
lonely,
highway
drifting.
gone.
It's a lonely highway
Beneath a moon of glass,
watching all the ghosts.
of our future slowly pass.
There's nowhere left to exit,
Nowhere left to roam,
just cruising down the
lonely highway, nowhere to call home, just the road,
so lonely.
drive. Drive. branches touch the ground, weeping in the dirt. I'm carrying the burden of every single hurt. The wind is like a ghost, howling through the leaves, telling all the stories that nobody believes.
I remember when this tree was standing tall and proud, before the storm moved in, before we saw the clouds.
But now it's leaning over, snap right at the core.
I don't know who we are
or what we're living for. The roots are pulling under, dragging us below, to the place where the bitter waters flow.
Oh, we're like a broken willow,
bending in the gale, trying to find the meaning in a story gone stale. We're snapping in the silence, crying in the rain, just a broken willow, feeding on the pain.
I carved our names in the bark when we were young, before the final chorus was ever really sung.
Now the bark is peeling, the letters are all gone, and I'm just waiting for the breaking of the dawn.
You're looking for a reason,
I'm looking for a way
to navigate the wreckage of another empty day. The willow keeps on leaning,
reaching for the stream, caught in the middle of a dying broken dream. The roots are pulling under, dragging us below, to the place where the bitter waters flow.
oh, we're like a broken willow,
bending in the gale, trying to find a meaning in a story gone stale. We're snapping in the silence, crying in the rain, just a broken willow, feeding on the pain. Bend until you break, break until you're free. There's nothing left for you, and there's nothing left for me.
broken,
Willow,
bending.
free.
Oh, we're like a broken willow,
Bending in the gale, trying to find a meaning in a story gone stale. Snapping in the silence, crying in the rain, just a broken willow, feeding on the pain. Just bending, no more willow. Sleep. The light is fading softly on the wall behind your head. I'm listening to the words that we decided not to thread.
The room is full of silhouettes moving in the dark,
trying to find the rhythm of a cooling, dying spark.
I reach out in the twilight, but I only catch the air. The ghost of your intention is hanging over there. We are painted in the monochrome of a setting sun,
counting up the battles that we never really won. The darkness is a velvet cloak, heavy on our skin, closing up the doorway where we let the shadows in. Oh, it's soft shadows wrapping us in gray, taking all the color of the memories away. We're dancing with the phantoms, swaying in the gloom, just a pair of soft shadows inside this empty room.
The edges of the furniture are bleeding into black. There's no use in fighting, there's no way of turning back.
I watch your face dissolve into the velvet of the night, losing all the focus, losing all the light.
I'm leaning on the quiet,
I'm leaning on the wall,
waiting for the silence
to finally take it all.
The shadows on a terror, they're a comfort to the soul,
filling up the pieces that no longer feel whole. The darkness is a velvet cloak, heavy on our skin, closing up the doorway where we let the shadows in. Oh, soft shadows wrapping us in gray, taking all the color of the memories away. We're dancing with the phantoms, swaying in the gloom, just a pair of soft shadows inside this empty room. Into the haze, getting lost forever in the shadow-covered days. Soft shadows, darkness, dancing. Oh, it's soft shadows wrapping us in gray, taking all the color of the memories away. We're dancing with the phantoms, swaying in the gloom, just a pair of soft shadows inside this empty room. So soft shadows gone. Gone.
look up at the heavens.
They don't shine the way they did,
Hiding all the secrets
that the constellations hid.
I'm shivering in moonlight,
Waiting for a sign,
searching for the distance
between your heart and mine.
The glow is getting weaker, flickering on the edge.
I'm standing on the precipice,
standing on the ledge.
the night is cold and empty,
1,000,000,000 miles wide.
nowhere left for a broken man to run or hide.
We are tracing constellations that have long since died.
Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. It's just faded starlight raining on the roof,
searching for a miracle.
searching for the proof.
We're dimming in the shadows,
Losing all our light.
just a pair of drifters in the
Faded starlight night.
I remember when the sky was burning bright and blue.
Before the world was heavy, before I found you.
Now the darkness is a blanket, comforting indeed.
A promise made in silence that we couldn't keep.
You're staring at the dark,
I'm staring at the floor.
wondering what we're even doing here anymore.
The galaxies are drifting, pulling us apart, leaving just the coldness in the center of my heart.
We are tracing constellations that have long since died.
Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. It's just faded
Starlight,
raining on the roof,
searching for a miracle.
searching for the proof.
We're dimming in the shadows,
Losing all our light.
just a pair of drifters in the
Faded starlight night.
burn out slow, burn out fast.
Nothing in this heaven was ever meant to last.
Faded
Starlight,
drifting,
gone.
it's just faded starlight,
Raining on the roof,
searching for a miracle.
searching for the proof.
We're dimming in the shadows,
Losing all our light.
just a pair of drifters in the
Faded starlight night.
only shadows now.
Faded darkness.
The glass is frosted over,
Condensation on the rim.
the light inside this tavern.
Is getting awfully dim.
You pour another measure of the amber-colored haze.
Looking for a shelter on the ending of our days.
It's silver on the tongue, but it burns inside the chest, trying to put the memory of your leaving to its rest. The liquid is a mirror, reflecting what I've lost, counting up the whiskey and counting up the cost.
One more sip of silence, one more drop of rain, trying to dilute the heavy, concentrated pain. It's silver bourbon sliding down the slide of night, blurring out the edges
Of everything inside,
we're drunk on the regret, staggering through the hall,
waiting for the silver bourbon
to make us finally fall.
The stool beside you's empty, the floor is sticky sweet, with all the bitter promises
That we couldn't keep,
I'm swirling round the bottom,
looking for a sign
that you'll be coming back
to finish off this wine.
The taste of you is metal,
Like a coin against my teeth,
hiding all the shivers that I'm holding underneath.
we drink until the morning,
We drink until the dark,
trying to find a fire without a single spark.
one more sip of silence, one more drop of rain,
Trying to dilute the heavy, concentrated pain.
it's silver bourbon sliding down the slide of night,
blurring out the edges
of everything inside.
we're drunk on the regret, staggering through the hall,
Waiting for the silver bourbon
to make us finally fall.
bitter on the start.
Sweet on the end,
We're breaking every rule we
ever tried to bend.
silver
Bourbon burning
down. It's silver bourbon
sliding down the slide of night,
blurring out the edges of
everything inside.
we're drunk on the regret,
Staggering through the hall,
waiting for the silver bourbon
to make us finally fall. One more
just one.
fade. Shadows dance upon the peeling paint of the porch. I whisper to the walls that keep the secrets of this porch.
The wind carries a name I haven't heard in years, tracing the outlines of my silent, dusty fears. The gravel road doesn't recognize my truck anymore. I parked it where we used to dream, by the cellar door.
The memories are heavy, thick like the summer air.
I look for your silhouette,
but find only thin air.
the stillness is a language we once spoke so well.
Now we're just ghosts trapped in a broken down shell.
Oh, this is a ghost town, built on the things we left behind, haunted by the pieces of a love we couldn't bind. It's a whisper in the canyon, a hollow, lonely sound. We're just two wanderers
In a ghost town ground.
I saw the light flicker in the window of your room. Was it just a firefly dancing in the gathering gloom? My boots make no noise on the floorboards we laid, paying the heavy price for the promises we frayed.
I feel your presence like a chill against my skin, wondering where the ending stops and the ghost begin. I pull my sweater tighter as the moon starts to rise, watching the reflection of the past in your tired eyes.
The stillness is a language we once spoke so well.
Now we're just ghosts trapped in a broken down shell.
Oh, this is a ghost town, built on the things we left behind, haunted by the pieces
of a love we couldn't bind.
It's a whisper in the canyon, a hollow, lonely sound.
We're just two wanderers in a ghost town ground.
Nothing left to say, nothing left to burn.
Just a slow, painful lesson that we never learned.
Left behind,
Broken shell
ghost town.
echoing.
Oh, this is a ghost town, built on the things we left behind, haunted by the pieces of a love we couldn't bind. It's a whisper in the canyon,
A hollow, lonely sound. We're just two wanderers in a ghost town. Frost is creeping slowly on the window of the glass. I'm watching how the minutes of this winter season pass. Your side of the bed is colder than the morning air. I reach across the pillow, but there's nothing for me there.
I'm walking to the kitchen, shivering in the gloom. The silence is a heavy weight that fills up every room.
The coffee's going bitter, sitting on the stove, just like the dying embers of the fire that we wove.
The day is breaking gray,
the light is pale and thin,
trying to find a way
to let the warmth begin. It's a cold morning, breathing out a ghost of white,
holding on to pieces
of a long and sleepless night.
The sun is rising slowly,
but it doesn't bring the heat.
just a cold
Morning in a hollow, bitter street.
I put my coat on heavy, I step out through the door. I'm not the kind of man that you were waiting for.
The ground is hard and frozen, snapping under boots, like the way our love was dying deep down in its roots.
I'm standing at the window,
Watching you depart,
the temperature is dropping in the
center of my heart.
The world is turning silver, the world is turning still,
Against the biting promise of the winter morning chill.
day is breaking
Gray, the light is pale and thin,
trying to find a way to let the warmth begin.
It's a cold morning, breathing out a ghost of white,
holding on to pieces
of a long and sleepless night.
The sun is rising
slowly, but it doesn't bring the heat.
just a cold
Morning in a hollow,